Hey, how's it going? It's Diego with ONYX. Today we're going to be showing you how to install the bracket and install on your bike your standard fender kit. You're going to take your rear fender and your rear fender bracket, and you're going to find this bag in the box. It's going to come with some hardware. It's going to have 2 of these clamps. We're only going to be using one, and the rest of the hardware you're going to need is 2 of these bolts, 2 of these nuts, and 2 washers, like so. And you're gonna go ahead and put these together. Now the rear fender on the standard has a mounting point to the swing arm, and it has 2 holes back here. You're gonna want to line them up with your bracket, like so. And then you're gonna want to come with this one and put her over, and then you're gonna go ahead and install your bolt. And then once you have both of them installed, you're gonna thread your nut through the bottom. Now once you have everything hand tight, you can go ahead and grab, this is gonna be a 4mm hex with an 8mm socket or a 8mm wrench. So once you have assembled your bracket and everything is not too snug, but snug enough to where you can put it and it won't rattle around, you can slide her back into place. You're gonna want to go ahead and install your 6mm hex in the rear. And you have your long, skinny ones for the swing arm. So these are just gonna go right in here into the existing holes in the swing arm. And then they're gonna go ahead and thread to the bottom. Once you have everything buttoned down and secured, you want to make sure that this is obviously straight and your fender isn't crooked and it's not rubbing on anything. You want to make sure that this clamp fully seated and is flush with the fender. It's not bowed. The reason why we included this is because some of our experienced and sporty riders have unfortunately broken the weld. So this clamp oversees that whether the weld breaks or not, it will still hold. It will not go anywhere, it will not break, it will not rattle. All right, now for your front fender, you're gonna wanna locate the bolts. So you have 2 holes that are more forward front than the other ones, and the ones in the rear. The ones that are in the back are gonna hold the smaller bracket like this, and the ones directly on top is gonna hold on to this bracket like so. Same thing with this one. You're gonna grab your baggie of bolts. You're gonna have the same setup as the rear. So when you're gonna install the bracket, you wanna make sure that this piece of metal is facing towards the back of the bike. That way it lines up with the holes in the forks. If you have it flipped, it won't line up, and you'll have to remove it again and restart. So you're gonna go ahead and take your bigger bolt out of the 2. You're gonna have a small one and a big one. So you take the big one, and line this up, plop her in. And then you're gonna grab your nut, thread it through the bottom. Okay, so once you have your bolts in place and somewhat tying down, should look something like this. You should have a shorter piece here along with your bracket facing this way, and then it should come down. And this bracket will go here. Now you want to tighten these down. It's going to be the same. It's going to be an 8 with a 4 hex. Now for the bottom bracket of the front fender, you're gonna have the smaller bracket, like the rear, just smaller. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna grab your bottom piece and line it up with your holes. And take your top piece. I'm gonna go ahead and screw it in. So once you have both brackets installed, you should have something like this. This one should be movable, but you want to make sure that both ends on these are down and everything's nice and secure. The bolts for this one are going to be 6 of these 5mm hex with crush washer and a washer. So you're going to have 6 of these to bolt in the front fender. And for the rear, you're gonna have 4 of these smaller hexes along with the respecting nuts, and these 2 big ones with also 2 nuts. So once you have your front fender assembled, you're gonna wanna fold this up a little bit so it's like, you know, and then go ahead and angle this through here. You know, it's gonna be your own bike, so you can be as gentle as you want or as brute, but just as long as this piece goes back here. And like I said, this bracket should be facing that way. And make sure that does line up. You're gonna wanna bring this back here and line it up with this one. When you bring this bracket over, you don't wanna do it on this side. You want to swing it over under the brake line and put it into place there. So once you make sure that everything lines up, you're gonna grab those 6 bolts I was talking about, and you can hand thread them into place. These do have blue Loctite on them, so they're gonna feel like they don't want to go in, but they're going in. All right, so now that they're nice and hand tight and in position, you're gonna want to not really hold it up all the way, but kind of like in the middle of this, the holes that they give you. You're gonna want to just hold it so it's not resting on your tire. With your wide tool, it's going to be a size 5, and you're just going to want to drop it on the floor. You just want to finish, and like I said, it's going to feel a little tight because of the Loctite, but they'll go in. So now, once you have everything fully torqued down and nothing should be wiggling anymore, you want to go ahead and just make sure that your brackets and all this is fully seated, and there's no gaps or no rattling, no movement. Everything's nice and strong. Jesus Christ, it's been a long day. It's been a long and great day, productive day at ONYX, but Jesus Christ.